Hey there, welcome back to Self-Help Sunday. Today I'm going to talk about a really important topic that can help provide you with meaning and insight if you're struggling with low mood or anxiety or emotional challenges right now. It can give you momentum if you're feeling stuck and lost in your life and don't know how to move forward. And it can also give you motivation if there's a task that you find you keep putting off. And this is a really overlooked topic, but it's the topic of life values, and it's something that's often overlooked. Now, what do I mean by life values? In short, it's what you find personally important in your life. And we can look at that in your personal life, your professional, career, or home life, your family and your relationships, and in the wider community. Now, I don't know about you, but I think many of us think we know what we value, but I think it's actually quite rare that we ever sit down and really reflect upon that which we find personally important right now in our lives. So there's going to be a PDF somewhere linked in this post, or a link somewhere where you can download a questionnaire. It's literally going to take you a couple of minutes, and I want you to get your top 6 life values. See if you can whittle it down. And I don't want you to pick with here what you think you should value because it sounds good. I want you to pick from here what lights you up from the inside, okay? And then from that data, when you've got your top 6, I want you to sit down and reflect upon, I want you to look at your life now, and then I want you to look at those life values. And I want you to see whether how much there's a match, because that data alone is going to be really important to get some insight into yourself. You know, something that I often see if people are struggling with emotional mental health challenges, what they can find is that their life is really out of alignment with their life values, and that can be one of the causes. But also, if someone's struggling with low mood and anxiety, it means they might not be taking actions in alignment with things that bring them to life. For instance, if you have a value around creativity or connection, but you're feeling really low and anxious, you might not be connecting with other people. You might not be doing creative endeavors because you're feeling so low. But actually, it's those things that are going to bring you meaning to your life, and it's those that are going to help you to move forward. The second way that it can be helpful is if you're finding yourself stuck and lost in life and literally don't know which way to move forward, whether this be your career, whether this be in family politics, whether this be in your relationship or home circumstances. And I think many of us think that we have to have a perfect idea of that which we want to move towards in order to take any steps at all. And that can leave us in a vicious cycle because we can be thinking, I need to change, I need to do something, but I don't know what it is that I want to do, and then we're spinning our wheels. Guess what? Knowing your life values can give you a really important compass point, which will at least point you in the right direction. You don't need to know the exact destination to know the direction you're moving in. So for instance, if you've got a life value around connection, but you're feeling very socially isolated, we know if you can start taking small actions to give you that connection, it's going to energize you. It's going to leave you feeling more in alignment. If you've got a value around playfulness and fun, but actually life feels really bogged down right now, again, anything that's going to help bring some playfulness and lightness to you is going to light you up personally. The last thing where values can be helpful is actually to create motivation when you're procrastinating on something. And this is quite a creative way of looking at this. Now, I don't know about you, but there's tasks that I put off all the time, such as maybe admin tasks or chores around the house. And sometimes, you know, my mind will be saying things like, I can't be bothered, I haven't got time, this is boring. But if I can get really creative and think about how can I embody and bring to the table one of my personal life values so that I'm living in alignment with my value, then it actually creates an energy of moving towards the avoided task instead of away. So for instance, with me, one of my personal values is learning. I love learning and it lights me up. And when it's not happening, I feel quite flat about things. Now, I don't particularly enjoy doing spreadsheets and I don't always enjoy doing particular tasks around the house. But when I can think about how do I get to embody learning here, or how do I get to embody my value around tenacity, it brings an energy to the task whereby I feel like I'm going to get something out of it. And that can create a level of satisfaction and energy from doing that task. So once again, I want you to check out your life values and I want you to reflect upon how that can give you meaning, how it can give you momentum, and how it can give you some motion forward. I really look forward to hearing back from you, and I look forward to checking in again at next Self Help Sunday. Bye bye.